Welcome back! I'm so excited for you to join me as I go over my profile, my chapter, my NHQ, my groups, my shifts, opportunities, and my reports. Now, as you might tell, I am using Claire Barton as an example, but keep in mind this is on all your accounts as well. So let's jump back into this adventure together. First, my profile. My profile is super important. Once you click on it, you will actually see on the left-hand side some quick links to get to wherever you need to go instead of scrolling throughout the page. However, for this demonstration, I am going to scroll throughout the page for you. And if you have any questions, reach on out. I'd be happy to chat and answer any questions you have. Your profile is super important. The more information you provide us, the better we're able to help you and make sure that you are engaged as a volunteer. First and foremost, on the right-hand side is an edit button. These buttons are throughout your profile that you can click and edit the information on. Now, as a profile, you have your profile picture, which you can upload a new profile image, your name, and your member number. You can also change your username and password under the profile button. I love this one. It's probably my favorite button. You can actually view your ID badge and print it right off your profile. So if you are needing an ID badge, or if you're going to be going out to a disaster, go ahead and print an ID badge off so then you have it just in case. Now, as we scroll down, it's going to have more information and I'm going to hit most of them. But again, if you have any questions, reach on out. I'd be happy to help. So we have your physical address. If you move or have a change of address, make sure you go in and click edit and change that. Directory options. This just gives information on if you need to hide any of your information or don't want it shown. Email and phone numbers. If you have a better phone number or email, you can go ahead and edit that. Education. Emergency contact, which again, if there is an emergency, we would love to have that information. Employment information. If you have any skills or tools of the trade, we would love to know that. Other options, you could have a Red Cross connection email, health professional community. You can also add your passport and most importantly, your t-shirt size. Make sure that's in there. There's going to be notes and communication, so emails that you've received, emails that you've sent through Volunteer Connection, and also general engagement information. Your availability you can change, your hours and what hours you've worked, your teams, the opportunities you've requested, the positions you've had and hold, shifts and events that you've signed up for, terms and conditions. Then we get into training information. Training information doesn't have a ton to edit because most of it, again, is coming from our Edge database, but there's still some like training accounts if you have different training accounts. And we also can put in some certifications. So if you do need any assistance in putting certifications, just get a hold of us. We at Volunteer Services would be happy to help you. Skills and statistical information. Language. You can add if you speak any additional languages, any local qualifications, member information, military information, your general qualifications. If you want to throw on your resume, we would love to have it. Skills and experiences, we're able to actually make sure that the position you're in fits what you want to do. We also have, last but not least, surveys, forms, and recognition that we also submit on behalf of your profile. Let's go back up to the top. Our next group is My Chapter. My Chapter is everything in our region. It gives you the information about us here in Idaho and Montana. Right here, you get a good welcome from our regional CEO and executive director of Montana. And then also under My Chapter, you have RC Care, DCS Ops, Red Cross resources links, connect with us if you have any feedback, as well as a digital recruitment toolkit, which just was recently added. It has flyers and posters, as well as social media templates that you can use to help get other volunteers in our great organization. Next to that, we have My NHQ. On My NHQ, as you see, we do have the quick links or an additional way to get to Resource Library and IT Service Desk. There's also additional information to help across our national field of volunteers. Next to that, we have My Groups. My Groups is actually groups that you are a part of. The thing that I really love about my groups is when you click on the group that you're in or a group that you want to participate in, right here on the right-hand side will be click here to subscribe to nightly updates. This keeps it easy so that if there's any changes or updates to the group's page, you'll actually get an email notifying you about them. Next is my shifts. If you have any shifts that you would like to do, if you're a volunteer that is a biomed volunteer, you know shifts very well. There's also training shifts that you can participate in as well, but this is where you would sign up for shifts. Next to that is opportunities. This shows all the opportunities that we have going on in our region and the ones that you can sign up for. Now keep in mind, if you have any questions, we're always here to help. And last but not least is My Reports. My Reports gives you access to multiple items that pull from your Volunteer Connection account, so then you have the information for you to utilize. We have birthday recognition report, emergency contacts, general availability for just you to be able to use for your own. I appreciate the hours listing. It shows all your hours that you've put in and the hard work that you have done as a volunteer. Now that's all the quick links on the top of your homepage. To get back to your homepage, just click on Home on the left-hand side. We are so excited for you to be a volunteer with us. And stay tuned. Our next video will go more in depth on the other items on your profile and on your homepage. Thank you. Have a good day. Bye-bye.